Hello everyone! For this video, we will be reviewing the SLAYER Showdown battle set. A quick shout out to this guy 8 who did inform me about what Toys R Us to eventually find this set. I guess we are the first in Canada to do a proper review of this set. North America too will make the bold claim. And yeah, this is Hasbro's big summer set. It also includes a Flame Forge disc, which is a painted disc. We first saw this in the Dragon Face-Off. The price for this is a little bit hefty. How much was the price in Canadian at the Toys R Us?
$109.99 with tax is $124 for a set. That's
even, yeah.
That's $20, over $20 more than the normal. $20 more than the more.
Yeah.
It's a little steep.
They're kind of a little bit greedy on the price there. Like, it's nothing really special. The bays aren't that special, even if the stadium is nice, you know. I gotta say, I don't care if it's Toys R Us or whatever. Of course, we gotta see the price what it is in American, but I do think Hasbro is getting a little bit greedy with the prices on some of this stuff. Regardless, we're gonna take a look. What does this even say? Unlock 6 tops at max level. Obviously, it has the box art of Triumph Devolos, Fafnir, Hyperion. Yeah, and then after Mirage, Luinor, Demise Dullahan, the Green Goblin. And then after we've got the back of the box. The stadium looks like a Speedstorm, but bigger. So let's see what it comes with. I think we've already seen this before. There's the stadium and everything. Let's see what it is. I'm hoping this is going to be good. These are first impressions in the unboxing. It's not paid. No pictures nowhere. Not paid or anything or sponsored. So purple, all right. Wow, so it looks, whoa, purple and red, all right. Purple, ooh, okay, okay. So that's interesting. So, wow, do the box art, what is the box art then? Okay, so it looks like you got the main zone there, 2 zones here, some weird little thing there, and a little area there. All right, so I'm assuming these are the bays. Yep. All right, these are the bays, Hyperion, Fafnir, which looks sick, the Green Goblin, Demise, is there anything else? Yeah, Triumph is normal, so the box art's always been inconsistent. Instructions. What else? Mirage. By the way, if you're enjoying the video, make sure to subscribe and click bell notifications on. So, going over to our part by part, we have our first one we're going to be going over, which is Demise Dullahan. So, with, of course, the Storm chip, it is not known for good slopes. Even trying to get a feel on it, it is not tight. We have our Demise ring. So again, it's the color scheme reference to Solomon, I guess. Well, close enough to Solomon, I suppose. My issue really with this whole set, aside from the absurd price, is the really garbage paint that they did. They, again, are missing the point of releasing bays. Hasbro, it's not just to make money, it's to make the stuff look good and make the bays good. And if the bays aren't good because of all the nerfs, then at least try to paint them to make them look good. We're missing paint here, 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 and here. Again, I don't know why Demise is so hard to paint for them. And it's getting really annoying with recolors when they keep on forgetting what paint is. Then after we get 3A-D. Oh, also side view of this, I forgot. Seriously, Hasbro, paint your stuff. 3A-D, so we did actually already get a blue 3A-D. However, this actually is different, more than the app will lead you to believe. It is more of a light blue, so it will get a pass from me. Obviously, the chassis discs are not good, but the art and recolor, so I'll take what I can get. Well, the light blue looks nice, I suppose. And lastly, we have got our attack performance tip, Spiral Speedstorm. Oh no, excuse me, Hasbro wants to call it Merger Speedstorm, even though it doesn't have the gimmick of merge of the rubber or the shape. It's literally just going to be Spiral Speedstorm. But no, okay, we'll call it the made-up name Hasbro. So, our Storm chip is about 2.82. Demise is about 10 grams, 10.06. Then after 3A-D, still not at 23 grams, 22.23. And then after merger, 6.56. Altogether now, it is not tight and is very loose. Has very weak slopes, 41.68. So assembled, again, if it had more paint on it and fixed those missing details, this could have looked a lot better. Again, Hasbro doing the same mistakes as before, and for an expensive set, no less. Next up, we have Spear Hyperion. So again, just to mention this, but this section here could have been painted moving forward, slopes or whatever. As far as Spear is concerned, it is a low-tier surge ring. They technically painted it, but not the right way. It's not supposed to be black, it's just supposed to be silver, but I'll let it slide. I'll let it slide. Upper, I don't care about. Nothingness, so this is where I pick up which one is it. It is you. What is the difference between this and the Mirage Helios? Well, it's actually a better yellow, so we have a goldish one, so looks way better than the Helios, so gets a pass from me. The Hyperion Storm chip is about 2.86. Spear is about 8.41. Upper, 9.84. 6.26. The tight, very loose, never mind. 37.3, whatever. Alright, fully assembled. Well, I guess other than the missing part of the Storm chip, you know, this one gets a pass from me. I'll let it slide, I'll let it slide. This should have been painted, but whatever, whatever. Next up, it's the worst looking one in the set. It is Brave Satomb. Hasbro is reassuring that every single time we do a green recolor, I hate it. What's the issue with it? The pink does not go well with the green. This reminds me of like the vomit green of like Hasbro's Hypersphere Ace Dragon recolor.
Slime version.
Yeah. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Satomb's not also even a good chip choice. If they were smart, they should have picked the Spryzen, obviously. I think this set was done too early, to be honest. Alright, we've got Brave. First of all, I was led to believe this was in painted purple. I'm pretty sure this is false advertising, because I didn't know that purple was pink. Okay, hold on, here's triple. In Charge Metal. Actually, that's fine. That gets a pass for me. This is, yeah, that's fine. That's a fine chip. That's a fine performance tip. For Speedstorm, anyways. Alright, let's weigh it. 2.76. Why didn't they paint more of it purple so at least it looks better? 11.58. Looks so bad. 18.78. No, not that, but paint more of the detail on the thing. It's too much work. 16.8. You know, I bet Hasbro has overtime. And in total, 47.24. Maybe this will look better as the final. Oh god. Ew. I don't like it. I feel like I'm insulting the actual Green Goblin looking at this. But this is more pinkish than purple. And the outside is definitely not purple. That is way more pink. It might be just because of the lighting here, but I don't know. Either way, it's not painted how it should be. It looks really awful. Next up, we have actually a solid one. Triumph Devolos. So this is where I mentioned that it would have been really nice if Hasbro was not cheap and actually made it Devolos dual spin instead of forcing you to buy two separate Devoloses. just to get the right chip for the thing. I'm pretty sure the right Devolos should be fine. At least when I felt it felt tight enough, but it could just be the spring on the SPM or whatever. But slopes should be, I would say probably this is the best rights in the set. The Triumph ring is actually the only good Surge ring competitive, so I suppose if there's something to say, there's that. Alright, whatever, there's the side view. I don't even know if I'm showing the side view for most of this stuff. I'm just, whatever. There's the 4, and obviously I'm not using the 4 because I'm keeping it with the painted 5. So yes, it does come with a painted 5 disc. Very nice. Nice inclusion. I think Hasbro should definitely do more painted discs in the future. It is a smart idea to do, and I will say they should keep on doing it. Universe-SPM, unfortunately, is not good at all. They should have made Universe just Speedstorm. I think, especially now since we're so late in the season, I feel like only attack tip should have been Speedstorm Metal, and the rest of the stuff should have just been normal, because it really hinders on the performance for these beys. Alright, Devolos is a total of about 3 grams on the dot. Triumph is about 10.8. The 5 is a total of about 21.6, and Universe-SPM is a total of about 13.58. So altogether now, the tights, yes, that is tight. 49 grams. So let's see how it looks like assembled. Same idea, Hasbro, paint yourself and it'll look way better. At least the painted disc makes it look really nice, actually. Now, arguably my favorite recolor in this set, which is Abyss Fafnir. So Fafnir slopes are unfortunately not good. The recolor does look really sick though. Oh, that's until we get a look at Abyss, then after it's like... So, speaking of which, Abyss. So I don't even know how to tier left rings in Surge because left for Surge has really sucked. Now the reason for it's, oh, what about Mirage? Oh, this Mirage has the rubber. Listen, when Hasbro decides to cheap the cost of this whole thing and remove the chassis system and make this thing elevated, it kind of just screws with all the rings and everything, especially with lack of gimmicks or even with gimmicks. It's an unnecessary design detail that's probably just to save money on the mold. Comes with wheel, which is a good disc, and it even comes with a recolor, which is nice, of Evolution Speedstorm, which is arguably, probably other than maybe Drift Speedstorm, the only thing that could be used competitive. The set has this thing where it's either the parts are either kind of whatever, or just the paint is garbage. And almost 10, wheel. 244, Evolution, 5.83, altogether now, and is this tight? Yeah, this is good enough, actually, this is tight. Alright, 43.45, how does it look like? It does look very good, but they just needed to paint more, and it would have been like 10 out of 10 for me. Potentially my favorite recolor in all of Surge if they did the complete job, because it reminds me so much of Tak Leviathan. Luinor, Mirage Luinor. Luinor chip does have good slopes to memory. So, yeah, the colors on it are alright. Maybe the chip core could have been green eyes, or light green, so it would have made sense. We then have to get the Mirage ring, which they finally painted correctly. I will let the details slide of them technically not painting the chassis. I let it slide. They did paint it completely. So this is probably the only one that has a proper paint job all the way. Either way, you know, Mirage is okay for Surge. The issue is just kind of like the rubber's too hard, which I don't know why they did that with Mirage. I think even in the softer molds, they still aren't what they should be. And it basically makes it to where it's worse than Drain. We get the heavy disc, which garbage, but we already know that. Sorry. I was looking at it for a second. Oh, wait, why did they give it Xceed? Alright, whatever. Xceed, I guess. Cool. 2.87. 10.41. Your bird feels actually hard. heavy, that's the weight, and Xceed, 6.39. Altogether now, 39. How does it look? It looks nice. You see, Hasbro, when you paint it, it looks good. Alright, now that we've gotten all the beys done, I need a favor in the comments. I want you to create nicknames for the beys. First, yeah, based on characters or whatever. I made fun of this, calling this the Green Goblin.
I see Solomon.
Yeah, I see Solomon. Yeah, so... that'd be funny. They just don't do it. Alright, yeah, tell me in the comments. Make your nicknames. What's your favorite bey out of all of them? I've got to say, though, that for the money for the set, they definitely could have done it a little bit better. Alright, with the arena set up, we're going to do a test launch. Who do I do my test launch of first? You pick the bey. Who do I do first? Alright, who wants Satomb? Alright, I'm using a TT launch, by the way. 3, 2 on the rip. Alright. So it destabilized, so they made the destabilizing combo on it. So I guess this is really just meant for, you could probably do like 3, 4 beys of this. Devolos. Oh yeah, Devolos, it actually moves. So it kind of seems like they also took my advice, because actually the light's shining here, even though it's kind of annoying, is a good thing. So they kind of have this thing where it's kind of like an area where they move, but it's kind of just supposed to, they're kind of just supposed to ride on the side there, and they can't really stay in there, because if they stay in there, they finally made a ramp that goes down so they don't get stuck, and they go back into the main center area. So let's try with, actually, let's try this. Yeah, the craters are small. I don't think these beys should get stuck in battle, hopefully. Alright, this is going well. Alright. They seem to be traveling well. Start us off, nice. Alright, we're going to do Fafnir versus Luinor. Alright, let's see how it does. Oh, burst. Very nice. Alright, let's see how it does. Alright, alright. Triumph very easily. Goblin. Probably gonna win because it's shaking too much. Oh, I just realized this is actually the battle on the box. Alright, so we're gonna do the 3 winners, and we'll first do the 3 losers battling against each other. The reason why I'm doing 3 is because I want to see how does it work if there are 3 beys. Wow, it literally just stood still. Hopefully, this will go well. Who's the first to lose? Hyperion. Devolos wins. Okay, we're gonna launch it again. Luinor. Oh no, and Luinor's dead. Well, this is not good. Oh, and Devolos still wins? Wow, alright. I missed that, actually. Alright, whatever. First it goes to Fafnir. Yeah, Fafnir loses because of the stamina. Can I try to awaken this? Hold on. You can probably do it. Alright. You've got it slightly more awakened. Alright, let's see how it does now. Yeah! Alright, our king is Devolos. Devolos. Alright, let's get wrap this up. So final thoughts on the set. Is it worth the money? No. Wait until this thing goes on discount if you really want to get it. Because it's a nice looking set, but it's not worth like you spending so much money on this. It's a lot of money. It's a lot of money in Canada. Yeah, it's like, it's also, yeah. So as we're showing the codes one by one and then the stadium at the end, I will wrap up. And again, I'm not going to lie to you in the video or be sponsored like the Bay Team thing is, where it's, oh guys, oh, it's got all these features and gimmicks. These are honest reviews, not sponsored. Alright, whatever. QR codes, pause and scan. Pause and scan. Hopefully for the future, Hasbro can learn and, you know, just release stuff that is done properly and do the beys justice. Now, because I don't think they're going to do any more sets, I am really hoping that this is the last main set for Surge and there is no more other than maybe like Wave 4 stuff that we still have left. I really just hope they can pull through, because after this there's going to be Dynamite Battle that Hasbro has to tackle, and I am hoping that they don't screw it up. It's really been tough with Hasbro, especially recently. Start of Speedstorm was so strong, and then we got here and it's like, the stadium's okay. Not really, like, for the price tag that it is, doesn't really make any sense. Maybe they should have put the 6 beys in the Motor Strike. I don't know. Anyways, thank you all for watching and hope you all have an amazing day.